Jesus also talked about this subject. In what condition? What condition that he said about disaster? Remember the disciple asked Jesus about second coming. Okay.
Signs of rains of
Okay. Okay.
forest fires.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's funny? I don't know when I see it in a purple. Never mind. Okay, that means, do you surprise you? Is it surprise? No, is it surprise to you? No surprise. For 2,000 years, Jesus already tell what's going on, right? Before second coming, it will happen, right? And many Christians say, oh, we pray, or just pray, pray that disaster will go, pray the flood no more. When Jesus said, before I second come, right? This thing will happen, right? So are you prepared? The problem is, are you prepared? Already informed 2,000 years ago, right? That this thing will happen, but it's happening now. Happening now. Okay, the statistic on disaster response worldwide, okay? They take 100 years of spectrum on taking all the data of flood, earthquakes, everything. It shows that the frequency is exponential. Meaning, in our time now, it's more and more. The frequency is higher and higher and higher. You know, almost every day you read newspaper. I don't know here, but in Singapore, almost every day you can see, oh, there's a forest fire, there's flood, there's this. It's become so numb. And church numb or not? You have to ask yourself. Meaning, are you engaging? Are you prepared to face it? Right? So, today's workshop is talking about how you prepare yourself as a church base. What can you do when disaster happens? And that's always here and there, you know. Remember the earthquake just recent last year? Is it a year before? In Mindanao? I mean, it is quite a serious. And I personally involved the disaster response in 2018, Lombok, Indonesia. There's one couple from Indonesia. They are from there. Whole island, about 3 big earthquake. I think up to 8.5, and one of them 9.0. Almost all the building is just cracked or slanted or whatever. Okay, the whole island, right? So we was involved in that disaster response, and so the law is good that we're able to there and to help medical, temporary shelter, the school books, school bag. They lost everything. Uniform, school uniform. We do disaster response on trauma counseling, because it is so tense, for so many months. After the main earthquake, you have a small one, after the vibration, 1,000 times. Oh, the aftershock is so frequent. So the people are so trauma, the teachers are so fearful, children are fearful. So we have a trainer here, Joniana and Jessica. They were involved trauma counseling, and because the school approached us. Can we get the counselor, on trauma? Say, okay, how many? Oh, 33 school, all the teachers. And we train the teachers, and the teachers will go back to the classroom and train the student to come down. Yeah. So that is a advantage of disaster response. If you are ready, if you have something to offer, that's a question. Yeah. So that is we call it readiness. If you don't have, then that is the issue. Okay. So there's some example, in the so-called in the past Old Testament. Who is this guy? Can you guess? Who is this guy who respond to their country issue? Who is this guy?
Joseph.
Yes. Okay, Joseph. All right. Oh. Yeah. Then this guy, I think someone already mentioned. Yeah. Okay, Noah. Okay. That's Old Testament. Of course, New Testament is so many. Just now I mentioned, I myself involved in the Lombard response. Okay, so many. Now, let's have an understanding of this approach. Okay, this morning I talked about 30% and 70%, right? So that is among the 70%, right? That you still have some differences. Okay, that means you have a below this what we call poverty line, that is different level of poor, poorness. Extreme poor means absolutely poor, right? Absolutely poor means in United Nations definition, okay, we call it you still have $2 per day income, okay? Yeah. Then you come to destitute. Destitute means zero, nothing, because the house destroyed, the flood just covered everything, all their clothing, everything all gone. They have nothing. They have no food, no drink, nothing. They just need other help. Okay, that is, we call it destitute. It's because of disaster, right? Because of all the flood and also. So that's destitute, meaning it is desperate, right? So the non-poor, vulnerable, okay? Meaning just slightly above the poverty line. Meaning they still have some food, they have covered, okay? They are not that rich, but okay, I mean, just, materially, just enough, that is appropriate. So the point now is we must know who they are, then we can offer help. Sometimes our help can be wrongly doing, right? When you use the disaster response or development work, you're trying to help them back to their normal, right? Yeah, by doing all the program, right? But your program should have the right program to deal with different people. If you do it wrongly, you create another disaster for yourself, for your church, and for the people. For example, you use this so-called disaster response, means relief to help the non-poor. What will happen? Meaning they are okay, but they are not rich. Yeah? And every time you have, even you always give and give and give and give. What will happen? Think about it. The relief material, whatever, it should go to these people who are no food, who are really need the food, right? But if you go there, you are in trouble. The people are in trouble in the long run, right? So the release should go to here or here, yeah, because they really need the water. They really need the food, right? So think about it, right? And now we give you some idea of a disaster. Normally, when it comes to church level, they will start, oh, we just church, we cannot do anything, Actually, church can do something if you are prepared, yeah. If you are trained, you can do.
as a church base, yeah? People to respond. So sometimes we talk about disaster is, disaster is something happened and then they lost, the material, they lost so many things in their contact, right? So like this earthquake stuff, there's sudden change, there is the weather change, yeah, very dry and so on, and maybe the flood and so on, yeah. So it can be many kind, right? And it can be industrial disaster, right? And then so we want to define capacity, meaning how you have the capacity to deal with the problem or disaster, okay? And also the capability, they mean the skill side. Do you prepare to have this skill or something that you really can go and help, okay? So that is very crucial, yeah? It can happen in your kitchen, yeah? That disaster can happen, yeah? So what contribute to disaster? So-called make it worse, right? That is a few things, right? It can be poverty, it can be too much population, right? Or it can be urbanized too much. I was in Baguio 10 over years before, and recent last 2 years I go Baguio. I see is urbanization is so much destroy the beauty of Baguio, because no planning, no this, everybody just build and build and it's getting worse, yeah. And then transition, okay, in a cultural practice, different cultural when they do a thing is different, so sometimes it can cause problem, right? Environmental issue, okay, the protection in a highland, if you don't protect your slope, the land and so on, right, then disaster will come. It will come. Yeah. Yeah. In Bangkok, I was there last year. I told the church people, I said, look, when I came, that was 10 about 12 years ago. It's so nice, And when I passed the park, I take the soil from the side. Wow, it's original soil. It's a forest soil, It's so rich. But last year I went back, same path. The soil is so dry now. It's terrible. Just 12 years different. The soil condition is totally different. I say you don't do something to your soil, disaster will come. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe next year, maybe 10 years, maybe not your generation, your next generation. I don't know, but it will happen because you never protect your land, right? Okay? So anyway, I'm not going to talk about conservation and protection. We have expert, his subject. Okay, now, social problem, right? Social issue, racial issue, can cause disaster, right? Okay, so this is a concept of how we build the community, right? There's a few aspects, okay? Confidence, build the people's confidence, build the people's as a community, build them with capability, yeah? And also increase their capacity, right? Of course, alongside, we can bring our kingdom value to the people, right? So this is a cycle. When things happen, right? Disaster happen, relief come in, right? And give food, this, that, and then they try to react to bring up the people back, okay? And then usually relief organization will come to here, right? They'll come to this point and then they go. But it should go continue to development work, but it take longer time, right? Longer resources. So many organizations, they relief, they go, okay? And then, but some organization, like our organization, we continue, right, with the people to continue a relationship. And we help the people to prepare for the next disaster to come. All right. So this is a cycle, all right? And most of the organization relief is doing relief, okay? When there's relief, they go, relief, they go, okay? But the relationship, no continuation. If you want a relationship, you must do development. Continue and train them. Train them to prepare the disaster. They have a better capacity, better capability, and skill. Okay, that's what we are talking about. Well, what they call the preparation or church base. How can we do, right? And so, as a church, you know how you respond. Yeah, God say, okay, you go, you know, or you know, or maybe you want to do impact to this group of people, you know, or this could be many reasons why you want to do the helping and relief, right? Okay, so how we respond? Before you respond, ask yourself, okay, if this is a strategic response to you, or as an organization, or as a church, okay? You not just read the newspaper, you know, the TV or whatever, and then I want to go, I don't know, you know. Not so easy, not so easy, all right? There must be a reason for you to help, and also you are ready to help, okay? Yeah. So, is it that's an area you may be praying for many years that you're not able to go in, but because of disaster, give you a chance to help? Okay, yeah, and then is it that really need your help? Some, you know, it's okay. I think after a few weeks they should be okay. So no need to worry. Okay, but some really serious. No food, no water, no electricity. Right? And is it the right thing to do? Is it your right thing for you, or somebody else should be doing that? Okay. And if the event can you respond, technical question or practical, are you able to? If you are not ready, you're not trained, don't go. You go, you yourself become a disaster to people. Somebody have to go and rescue you. Okay? Be real. Yeah? You are not ready. Okay, you don't know how to swim, right? You just jump to the pool. For what? No point, right? So, practical reason that manpower, is there a people that can help you? Right? You cannot just go alone, right? You must have partner or you already build a partner, you know, and then they can respond to you and arrange things, right? Again, ask yourself, do you have the resources to help? Money? Sure. Peso? US dollar? Yeah. And also, the good, the really good, whether the food or water or something, okay? So we have the disaster response specialist, the water filter company. Yeah, they are also involved. They will display their water filter, like a hand pump, you know. You can pump the rainwater or river water and come out straight, drinking water, and then you drink. So we are actually using their product worldwide, many countries. It's a Singapore company, very innovative, very simple for relief. Yeah. And so do you have expertise, you know, to respond? Okay, very practical reason, right? And is the restriction, you know, if the government stop you from doing that, if you go, they say, okay, go home. No. Yeah, it's true. You know, you go to Lombok. Why we are so heavily involved in Lombok? Because many organizations, because Lombok is a very sensitive area, the Muslim control area. So they not allow any, you know, organization to come, you know, even a big disaster, you know. So what happened is we are the only few, very small people that accepted Bangai, the local medical center. That's why we send 4 teams to help. And every time we go, they give us invitation letter, and we come to custom, no problem. But if no letter, you go, you say next flight, go home. Yeah, simple. So because of that, we have doing a lot of things in that island. Yeah. So we thank God that kind of opening, to us. Okay. So that is provide your ministry opportunity, right? And so some respond on basic principle. It can be very important that non-discrimination means who are Baptist. Okay, only Baptist son you can have the rights. The rest go home. No, please don't do that. Yeah, never do that. Okay. Or are you a Christian? Yeah, Christian, come. I give you water. The rest go home. Muslim, go home. No, don't do that. Yeah, please don't do that. Right? Okay. Equitability means we don't say, oh, you Christian, okay, I give you two rice. Oh, you Muslim, okay, half a rice. No, don't do that. Okay, you treat them equal. It's like God, right? God never treat different people, right? Even the sinner, everybody, He still give rain. He still give you sun. Yeah, even you scold, you scold God and whatever you against Him or whatever, He still give you rain. He still give you sun. Yeah, be fair. Okay, and timing. Okay, right timing to go in and help. Okay, when the disaster just happened, if you are not have equipment, don't have a dog or instrument, sensing instrument, don't go, please. Don't go. Timing not right. Okay, disaster response and disaster thing, it is so what we call it is 1,000 things, 1,000 things, and you can do many things. You just pick one thing that you can do right, okay, and really provide the help, and people benefit it. All right, that is the key. All right, so sustainability important. Yeah, you go one time. So after that, what's next? Can you sustain? Can your relationships sustain because of your health? Okay, personalization. Okay, try to be friend with the people. Okay, and then very important thing is do assessment. Okay, that's why in Lombok we send 2 teams for assessment. The whole island. What happening? What's the need? About 7 hospital building, all tilted. Only 1 still okay. The rest is, the operation is gone. Hospital operation is gone. So we do all kind of assessment, how many family, how many villages is affected. But surprisingly, when I do check after the so-called our response, one of the observation is those village with bamboo building, bamboo housing. Okay, no problem. Those with bricks, crap. Something to learn. So you want a quick book, look into bamboo built housing. Okay, something I discovered. Okay, and so you must have the assessment and also response plan. If you are trained and then you start to build out this structure, it's like an army. You have command structure, you have operation center, you put different people at different roles in organization, communication, how you communicate with the people, fund. You need fundraising, definitely. You need the money, right? And logistic and so on. Yeah, and you need to talk to newspapers sometime, and what you're doing, and try to partner with other organizations. Okay, so set up a plan, okay, a management plan, right? And the best is plan together with the community. sit down with them. What can we do? How can we do? What kind of help we can do? How can the help we need outside help? You know, come up with a plan, all right? Because it's their problem, right? Their community. They should think, right? Okay, so it should be community-based, okay, kind of decision making, right? So very important thing when you do disaster response is assessment. If you don't do assessment, don't go, yeah, please. If you really want to do, you must do assessment whether how much, how serious, you know, and come up with a with understanding and how much your organization or church can do to what level through the assessment. Then you can pass this so-called report to other organizations that may be able to handle certain big thing, right? So it's a kind of partnership, okay, to help that particular area or communities, right? So that is very important that you bring the result, okay, of what is available for the material or money, okay, and what is the needs, you know, and so on, or even expertise like counselor, you know, yeah. So the process of the assessment, okay, that the event happened, right? Then you have to gather the people to identify the issue, okay? They no more water, okay? No food, okay? No more shelter. I mean all flat, yeah, and so on. So you have to do all the information, right? Study the information whether it's correct or not. You know, a lot of news sometimes he just give you all, oh, it's so serious. When you go there, it's not that, not true. Okay, so you must really find out, yeah, and do the assessment, and check the record, check internet, check with other party, or check someone already there, already stay there. You know, is it true? Is that how serious? Tell me. You know? Yeah, when Mindanao happened, earthquake, I really checked with Chatro, with other, you know, who are, so we know, yeah, it's so serious, you know, and then we will respond, you know, accordingly, all right? Yeah, and then analyze the issue, okay, find out, okay, what's happening, what is happened to the river flood or fire or whatever, and then come with a conclusion, okay, what's happening. And from there, you start to identify and design, okay, your response. Okay, we can take the food, or we can take the water, okay, or we can take more other things. Like BJR International, we take almost everything, counseling, education, you know. So because our network, we can get different people, yeah, to come and work on the so-called the region or the area, right? And that is how the process happens. And then when you're not so satisfied, you send the second team, and get one more confirmed. So Lombok, before we add 2 times, 2 assessment team. Come up, this, we need this, oh, that area need, I mean, this area, what is the need? And then we send to the churches, we send to different organizations. Okay, this is the need. Do you want to participate? Do you want to contribute? Come, we work together. So Lombok, we have about, on land, on Lombok, we have about 12 organizations, 12 mission organizations on the island. And in Singapore, we have multi, Baptist Association, we have Methodist, we have Anglican, yeah, and some individual churches, yeah, we come together and do the same thing for the kingdom purpose, right? Okay, so that is important assessment, okay? So your team maybe 4 or 5, not too big, yeah? And then you choose the people who have the common sense and also maybe business people, yeah? You must choose different people to form a team, then go there, okay? And don't choose somebody, say, when they look at blood, they pain, huh? Okay? Because in disaster, the blood issue is common. choose the right people, yeah. Okay, and identify, the needs and what your resources you have. Okay, how much is damaged, to what level, okay, how many people need help, okay, who are they, and then what is the needs, all right, water, food, or shelter, yeah, or medical help. So what you can do, ask yourself, in this area, what can you do as a church? Now, then you come to the source of the information, where you get from the information, right? From the government assessment, from other NGO assessment, from internet, or from your partner, yeah? You already work with a partner and then happen, right? Like me, happened in Mindanao. I talk to those friends I already know, already there. They are suffer the disaster. I check with them, text them, what's happening, what kind of help in that area. Yeah. And then we can become partner, for the disaster response. Okay, so do assessment as much as you can. Then you can really, find out whether you should do or not. And also, never afraid to partner with other people. Because disaster is 1,001 thing, You cannot do everything. You must partnership, okay? And that where the help is coming. So when you do the disaster response, this is our design, very simple design question for the checklist for the disaster assessment team. The normal people, the assessment, the two team, they always bring this card, okay? And we laminate it because sometimes water wet, is just the paper just gone. So we laminate it so it's easy. Okay, there's a question on, for example, medical. Okay, what should you check? For example, food. What should you check? This is a guide for the assessment team. So it's very comprehensive. Yeah. So it basically cover food, cover water, cover medical, okay, cover shelter. Yeah. So you can use that. If you want, I can send you right this checklist. All right. So assess on the family. What is the need? What's what level? And so there's a so-called indicator for you to ask. Okay, when you interview the people, what to interview. Yeah. So it's a very practical assessment form. So when you gather this, then you come back. The team can really look at the problem and how to respond. Yeah. So collect the information and record out. Okay, site visit is also very important. Yeah. So go straight to the source, meaning go to the Balangkai captain, yeah, or village head, okay, to get the information. Right? Talk to the leader, talk to the people, and how much happened, this, that, and so on. And really go around if you can. Not so dangerous, you go. But danger, no, please no. Okay? My advice is no. We are not trained in that dangerous zone, when the road is broken, when the bridge is down, and please don't, yeah. Okay, that may be another problem, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, assess your assessment, yeah. Assess your assessment. You need to come. The team has to assess the report. Is it okay? Is it clear, or is it just it's a report but nothing, no content. Actually, you can't get any information. So in this case, you have to resend another team to get the real information. All right, and then you make decision to put in all the resources. Right. Okay, and record what you see, what you observe. Okay, and then you feedback because the team is always have a different level of people involved. The volunteer is keep changing, right? So this team will pass the information to the next team and so on, right? So and analyze the information, okay, and check everything, okay. Is it okay to go or not? You must make decision, right, based on the information. And sometimes the disaster response, you forgot about the past history. For example, yeah, the Bangladesh situation. Every year will be big flood. Every year. So you must know, yeah. Okay, it's every year. So when they cry, oh, we have, whoa, keep send money, and next year they will send money, and one more year later, send money. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. Okay, you must know the past history. This is a regular, a monsoon thing or typhoon. Yeah, it's not. It's like Kalayan Island. We went before COVID. The mayor told me, yeah, we have big one about 14 a year. And he talked to me, it's very relaxed. Yeah, we have 14. Yeah. They are so used to it. Yeah, we have 14. Big one. Yeah, big one. Every year. Every year. So no problem. Yeah. So you can see the building, everything is, it's good. That is the right thing to do, right? Yeah. So don't be deceived by information and they send you, oh, they give you a picture, oh, it's so terrible, right? Study the past history. Question, check the information. Reasonable, not reasonable. A lot of things when it comes to disaster response is common sense, yeah? Common sense, okay? Yeah. Seek, of course, you have keep praying, keep praying. For a lot wisdom and guiding. Okay, seek information actively, keep asking people and get all kind of information. Keep update your information, right? Okay, get the conclusion of the report. Okay, who is really the decision maker? Whether it's a government, for example, China. Okay, you cannot go to the low level or whatever level. If you want to do something, you must go to government department. And which government department or level or section? You cannot anyhow go anywhere. So they have a designated so-called official organization to handle a disaster. So if you are not doing this, you just oh, I want to go China. Oh, you will be in trouble yourself. Okay, you spend a lot of money, and you might give the money to the wrong party, and so on, and that's it. Okay, and to you, you're aware to answer to so many people who donate their money. Okay, so that is the challenge, right? Okay, so to ensure information is the whether it is easy to get or not, and also analyze what's the option. Is there an option? Yeah. Sometimes you can go this way, that way, and different option may have cost you differently. All right, and then provide the alternative solution or get information that where you need. All right. So the next plan is to design. Final is okay. We decide to go. Then you design the so-called the team. Confirm the team to go, and give all the so-called the organization together. Then you start to send people. And do the action, right? Okay, so work with the community, work with the people, with the Balankai captain, the village head, and so on, and come up with a plan. I think it's a more realistic, okay? Don't think from your side, oh, we are strong, we are Singapore, we have money, just go. I tell you, 98% you feel, okay? From my experience, no, you will feel, okay? So the ownership is not outside, not outsider, should be insider, should be the community itself. So the plan should come up from them, all right? Very important, okay? So we must continue to do the assessment, okay? not everything you can do, yeah? Okay, like this little guy, I'm Superman, I can do everything, okay? Okay, so who to help? Yeah, very important. I mean, there is 1,000 or maybe sometimes it can, so big it can be a million, few million people affected, right? But you have to, be realistic. We are a small church. What can we do? Okay, this level, this level. That's all. Right? So, who to help? First, to find out, okay, who affected, who is the people, okay, the village, the community, and then who really need the help, okay, and really get the help. They already have someone to help them, so you don't just keep putting the same thing to the same people. You're wasting a lot of resources and money, okay, and can help themselves. Whoever can help themselves, let them do themselves. Why you want to matter, right? If they can help themselves, why need you? Something wrong, right? Okay. Okay. Use the community leaders. Okay. Ask the captain, ask the village head with a list which group in their so-called more vulnerable group in the community that really need your help. Okay, then go to them. Right? Not everybody need your help. Okay. So some special group consideration: children group, women, yeah, pregnant women. Okay, can be teenage group. It can be what you call senior, yeah, the adult and disabled. Okay, yeah, and affirm. All right, these are more vulnerable people, right? In a normal time, they are really not so stable. They need some assistance, right? But when disaster come, make it worse. So these are the group that we can focus. Okay, very important, right? And how can we partner? Okay, partnering, very important. Partner with the tribe leaders, the church, local church leader. Partner with the government. Yeah, for Bija, we partner with China government in earthquake Sichuan. The Chinese keynote speaker Mueller. Mueller is doing very much in the earthquake in 2018 in Sichuan. So big scale, and he's immersed so much with the people, and even now the government still trusts him to work with them until now. And we are partner with Miller on this big scale, disaster response in China in 2018. Yeah, and we work with them, and they trust us. They know we are Christian. They know. We never hide ourselves. Okay, it depends on how you do. Okay, what you need to do. NGO, international NGO like us, yeah, VCR international NGO work with us, or work with a local NGO. We have quite a number of them. The chief is here. Jeno is one of them. Yeah, and volunteer. Some volunteers have special skill, right? They are medical doctor. They are counselor. They have special skill like agriculture skill. They can go and train the people to rebuild their home again, with the agriculture skill to feed themselves, and maybe others. Okay, so the local knowledge and also the experience is a key, right? Now, prepare the team. Okay, the family and this on. If you want to really go, you really have to prepare yourself or prepare the people. Okay, your personal thing, everything. You might go there and then another happen and then you might gone, and then you report to Jesus, I'm here. So it can happen, no? So be prepared. If those want to go, prepare them. All right. Okay. Put a checklist. What you need to do. For disaster response. Okay. And some guideline on article don't use the careless word, with a team member or the local. Try to respect the government, the local organization and so on. And also, their attitude, action, you really care, you must show you really care. Okay, respect, the team, and also do not take things from the people, all right? And respect the privacy individual.
Excuse me.
Take picture, okay? Be sensitive, don't take anyhow picture. You just without permission you take, that's no good. Ask permission, right? Okay, so share information should be accurate enough for others to help also. Okay, so this is a responder, what you need to do. Team building, all right, help yourself as a good team. Set out the command, so-called team. You need this few people. They are thinker, some are getter, some are doer, some are payer. Good in finance control. Okay, so assess the need. Okay, like through assessment, focus village, focus on community, and then fill their what called relief gap. Okay. That means somebody never do that, or somebody no response, no team, no church, no NGO there. You go, you fill in again. You don't be crowd together with so many Red Cross people and international NGO. You just join, and add some more your stuff to that area. Why? Right? You should go to the gap. Enable the leaders, train the leader, local leader, to manage their community, coordinate with others, partner with others. Okay. The last is take time to listen. Okay. So that is thing we need to avoid is the total chaotic means it's so messy. Okay. Total panic. Don't go because you are not trained. Or respond to disaster is not responsible. I mean, it actually is not really disaster. It's just a monsoon. Every year is happening. It's like Bangladesh, I say. Okay. Every year you will flood. Cambodia flood every year. Normal. Okay. That actually you need more development. Actually, not really. Okay. Except the assessment from non-so-called qualified. They mean non-qualified people give you the wrong information, and you act on it. You will be disaster for yourself, right? Okay, trusting without checking. Maybe you trust this guy. Okay, go. You want 1 million peso for this, buying the food. Okay, 1 million. Go. No checking. Assuming you are the figure of all everything, right? You thought you figure out everything, but you're not. That's the problem. Okay, try to avoid this, right? Timing for response. Is it a good timing? Is it right? Or you need to wait? Okay. Sometimes wait can be good, And are you prepared? If you are not prepared, don't go. Please, don't go. It will be problem for many other people. Okay. And the phases of response. There's so many levels. Okay, there is a very emergency, that is recovery, stage, okay, and the rehabilitation, okay, the so-called reconstruction, okay, that's community development. You see, many churches or many organizations, they like this first one. Quickly get the money, 6 months, 3 months, okay, over. But when it comes to recovery and this rehab, it takes 5 years, sometimes take 10 years. Nobody wants. Too long. Too troublesome. You see, that is our problem. So if your church are serious to help, you want to go in, say minimum, I'll put in 10 years for the area. After disaster, we should then. Yes, you will see something. But if you just want to go and give money, give food, take pictures, Yeah, that's it. One time, finish. Okay, go home. But nothing will happen. No kingman impact. Nothing. I guarantee you, no. It will not happen anything. Okay? So if you're serious, then plan and train and get involved and engage. Okay? So phase one, you have all usually you need food, shelter, water, and medical. It's always the case. Yeah? For you as a church can do. Okay? That means keep them alive. Without water, without food, after 1 month, you see they're gone. Okay? Okay? Food ration can organize your food and survive and so on, you know. Organize the shelter, organize the water. Alright. So this is phase one. Then the next is a relief activity ration, you know, prepare all the food stuff, yeah, what they need, yeah, and so on. Then come to household kit like kitchen set or something that you know keep them back to normal, right? Tarpaulin for the shelter, you know, just to cover, yeah, matches, you know, and so on. Some food stuff, first aid, yeah, mosquito net, candle, and yeah, very required comfort kit for them to back to normal. Okay, so from relief to development, there is so much different, and so different kind of activity you can do. Okay, so distribution is a food distribution. That is where normally we can do as a church. Yeah, okay, food distribution is quite simple. Okay, but very important is you must have a coupon, voucher, control. Okay, if you want to do food, yeah, because there's maybe 5,000 people who no food, but you are just one church. Can you feed 5,000? Yeah, Jesus can. Huh? Okay. So what can you do? You only have to scale down maybe 500 people. You can do right. 500 scale down to just one barangay or one village, and design a coupon. Talk to the barangay captain, the village, to get the list. Who are the most vulnerable people? The widow, the children that really nobody cares because the parent gone, and so on. Get the list and focus on this group, and feed them and help them and whatever, and do the plan, all right? And come with a coupon system, all right? So that these people are really get the coupon and come. No coupon, no food. Sorry. Yeah, hungry, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Coupon, please. No coupon. I'm sorry. Yeah, you must know you are not God, right? You already know what you do, and then you already know that who need the help, and you do it. And there's so many other groups, so many other churches, so they can do the other part, right? So be real, be practical, and know your limitation, right? Now, to the people that you want to target, maybe you pray many years, that is a chance for you to go in, fill in the gap, build a relationship, and then do the right thing. Okay. Sometimes you need to say no. Okay. Yeah. And product, what kind of thing? Water filter, or food, or clothing, or blanket, and so on. Okay. So what kind of things you can prepare to fit the need? Choose the right place to distribute your food. School is the best place, okay? We find school, using the school, all right? People familiar, first thing. And the space is good enough to control, all right, the crowd, okay? Using the school, yeah? So that is very important. And then process, prepare, okay? As much as you can, all right? And then get the people involved. No, you don't be the Superman, right? Set up the voucher system distribution, right? This is a voucher, very important if you do food. Okay, set up the day of distribution. When you say which day, means which day. What time to what time, you don't anyhow change. Otherwise, you destroy your relationship with them, right? Okay? What happened to extra? You still have access. Coupon gone, no more coupon, but you still have 1 bag, 2 bag. Don't anyhow give. Yeah? When you start give, few thousand will come to you again. Then you got problem. Keep it. Later on, go to the village head and see. Maybe some other people still need. Okay. Once finished coupon, okay, close up, go home. No more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's so many other things you can do during the operation. Okay, on site. Many things. Right. Okay. So then come to development. Right. So what I need to do, development is another skill, all right? Community development. That way you are now hearing from so many workshops, many of them is in the development program, whether it's medical, whether it's so-called education fund and so on, right? So I will leave it this part to so many other speakers.